In a village, there was a farmer. He also had 10 cows. He maintained them well. They would give him milk. He will keep some milk for himself and sell the remaining milk. By selling the milk, he would make a living for the family. And he was contented. One day, as he was walking in the village, he suddenly remembered that in the corner house, there lives a great scholar. And he has seen this scholar reading big books, always serious, sitting and reading and writing something. There is an idea in farmer's mind. This man is a great scholar. He must have read literature all over the world. He must be having huge amount of knowledge. He said, I have not used this knowledge. One day he went and met that scholar and said, Sir, I am a poor farmer in this village. I have 10 cows. I get milk out of it and sell it and make a living, sir. If you can kindly tell me some better method of managing, because you read such big books, sir. There must be a lot of information about it. If you have some idea how I can improve the maintenance of the cows so that I can get more milk, what process I should follow? Can you tell me, sir? The scholar sitting in the high pedestal looked at this farmer and said, okay, I'll help you, but come next Monday. I have to read, refer and research and tell you the methods. Come next Monday. The farmer was happy that the scholar had willing to help him. And next Monday he went there and asked the scholar, Sir, did you find some good method? How can improve the maintenance of the cows? Yeah. Then he asked, tell me, what are you doing now? The poor farmer said, I don't do anything much, sir. Every day morning I clean the cows very well, give them water and allow them to graze outside. They come back, I give them good grains and then good fodder. And also, sir, if there are small insects on the body, I remove them. And the cow is not healthy, I go to the doctor and get some medicine for it. And I do that, so nothing more, nothing special about it. And this Pandit scholar looked at this man seriously and said, from where do you bring grass? Sir, from the river side, sir. Okay. How much grass do you put? I don't calculate, sir. I put a heap of it, cow eats whatever it wants. This man smiled and said, how foolish you are. You don't know how to bring up a cow? I'll tell you a better way of doing it. The books tell me, a lot of people have done research on that. They tell me, don't go on adding grass like that. When cow eats more amount of grass, the amount of milk is reduced. Therefore, do one thing. From tomorrow, take 1 handful of grass, put it in the morning, 1 handful in the afternoon, 1 handful at night. Don't give anything more than that. And how much water the cow drinks? He said about half a bucket, sir, in the morning and half a bucket in the evening. That's all it drinks. Idiot. That's how you have spoiled your cows. Don't drink it so much water. Milk becomes watery. Do one thing. Give 1/4 bucket of water in the morning, 1/4 bucket in the night. Nothing in between. Don't give. He said, okay, sir, I'll try. Come after 1 week. Practice and come back. He practiced this method. Give 1 handful of fodder in the morning, 1 handful in the afternoon, 1 handful at night. Only a 1/4 bucket of water in the morning, 1/4 bucket at the end. After 1 week, he came with a long face and said, sir, I'm sorry, sir. What happened? 4 cows died, sir. And people tell me they died of hunger, sir. Idiots. They don't know. They don't read books. I got books here. Huh? Don't worry. What is the process you did? Same thing, sir, you told, no, sir. 1 handful of grass in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night, and 1/4 bucket of water in the morning, 1/4 bucket at the night. Oh, you made a mistake again. That's what the problem with you, illiterate fellows. You don't read properly, don't follow instruction properly. What did I do, sir? Now you do one thing. Don't give green grass. It's not good for the cows. Put it on the roof, dry it. 1 handful of dry grass in the morning, 1 handful in the afternoon, 1 handful of dry grass in the night. And reduce the water still little. Don't make it 1/4 bucket, little less. The milk will be of high quality. Try for 1 week and come back. After 1 week again he came back with a longer face. Sir, 2 more cows died, sir. I have only 4 cows left, sir. Tell me something good, sir. I had never lost cows like this in my life before. He said, you don't follow instructions properly. What do I do? The books, great books written by great scholars, clearly tell how cows should be brought up. What are you doing now? I did follow the same method that you gave, sir. He said, I'll make a small change in the diet of the cows. Try it for 1 week and come back. What is to be done? Don't add just dry grass. From where do you bring the grass? This side of the river, sir. No. This side of the grass is not good. Go to the other side of the river and get the grass. Dry it. But this time, add a handful of salt. Don't give dry grass. 1 handful of dry grass plus handful of salt mixed in that, give it in the morning. 1 handful of dry grass and salt in the afternoon. Another handful of grass and salt at night. And probably can reduce the water still, no problem. Water quantity should be small. He gave that, come after 1 week. But the farmer did not wait for 1 week. After 3 days he came back, fell at the feet of the scholar and started crying. I don't know, sir, my fate. All the cows died, sir. I have no cow left now. How will I make a living, sir? The scholar looked at this man pitifully. How unfortunate you are. Scholar told him, how unfortunate you are. I have got many more ideas still in my books. Many more ideas. But you don't have cows to experiment on. Unfortunate man. No cows for experimentation. I have got lots of ideas still. The poor farmer became unconscious. This is the problem with all of us. Go to scholars, get ideas which are impractical, not workable. Your local experiential information is more than enough to manage it. Therefore, we shall be careful about such scholars. Those who have read. That's why it always said, the bookish knowledge does not help much. Is useful. It is a pointer. I don't deny the use of books knowledge. You require books knowledge. But the context has to be set in your experiences. A learned farmer who has been practicing farming for 25 to 30 years is far better than a young scholar who has read 20 books on agriculture. A good swimmer is much better than a man who has read 25 books on swimming without getting into water. Therefore, practical knowledge is of great importance. Therefore, be careful about people who give suggestions. Giving suggestions is very easy. I can go on throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 solutions to others. But are they working? Therefore, when you get suggestion from people, be careful and try whether the solution is relevant to me. I can use it, then use it. Otherwise, don't use such wrong solutions.